Television's on, but every passing frame looks the same. Sabbath echoes on, hoping things would change. Oh, what was yours and mine? Thinking of a time one night you were younger than me. Couldn't figure out what I was on about. Watch it all fall out. Ooh, I never left alone. When we touch, the weather seems to change. Simple things that fall just out of place. Never left alone. Don't you feel that you're missing something that you never had? Don't you feel that you're missing something that you never had? Don't you feel that you're missing something that you never had? Oh, it's time to do this. Let's do this. Oh, what a pretty song, huh? Jake, how are you? Nick, how you doing? Oh, I almost ripped to turn that off. How y'all doing? It's been a minute. This is what we do. Forgive the tinkering around in the background. Lisa's cooking some din-dins. Oh, yeah. How are you all? Yeah, beep, beep. Hey, man, I was trying to warm up my fresh cup of shut the fuck up. Let's see. Oh, shout out to little dude. I'm just letting people roll in, man. Julianne. At least wanted to stick you in there once. I mean, come on, man. All right. Yeah. Hang on. Nice little runs in there, dude. Hey, Flabby. How you doing, man? Listening to Sharp play the bass. Sharp Dress memes. I don't even know what his name is now. It's like long, but it's in my future spot. Dude. 14 years old. Plays like that. That's sweet. Let's fade him out. Fade him out. A little bit of class. Little dude. Seriously. Nice job. Nice work. I don't know if he's here or not yet, but I doubt it. But anyway. Hey. Oh, thanks, Flav. Yeah, it was a great day, man. Oh, I'm so sorry. Everybody's favorite good guy. Man's good guy. Ty. Where's Kev? Kev's sponsoring this one. Where the hell is he? Kev. Yo, boss. Yoo-hoo. No, I'm glad to have you guys and dolls here, though. You know, it's good to see everybody. Ty, Superman. Can't forget about that. Hair flip and all that stuff. See, usually the hair flips get Kev in here. It's kind of weird. I don't know why, but some weird reason it works. Yeah. Well, thanks, Nick. Yeah, thanks. It was a great day yesterday. We'll get into that. You know, first, my gimmicks have gimmicks. Flav, you know all too well. He probably gets sick and tired of me saying them, but like 3 people get them. Like that's why I still do them. Like 3 people. Oh, that's funny. Oh well. Pinkies up, winkies, and clinkies. And yes, I will drink out of the cup. I'm so sorry, Flav. Drives you nuts, doesn't it? Does it drive you nuts? Seriously, I hope you're all well out there, man. There he is. See, I told you the hair flips bring him right in. I don't know what it is. How you doing, Kev? I want to thank Kev, Freddy's Road Warrior Rig. Wow, I actually said it right this time. That's a tongue twister, man. For sponsoring tonight's live. Is that even necessary? No, with Ty. So thanks to him. Thank you, Kev. Thank you very much. To me, you guys are over there. I don't know if that's the same. Anyway, good to be here. Great to sit down with you, have a little chat ski. Like I said, forgive the noise in the background, but don't forgive it. Lisa's making dinner. I mean, she's going to make as much noise as she possibly can. Because we got to eat, and I'm getting hungry too, to be honest. But anyway, I'll spend a couple hours with you guys. That's cool. You're probably going to have questions as to what I played when I came in. It's a great song. It's an amazing song. And plus, I even threw a little bit of Sharp in there too. Yeah, little Julian. That's, Julian, if you watch this back, or even if you show up, I mean, I'm waiting for him to come in because I did put the bumper up, and they like it when I do that. So this way they have a heads up knowing when this is going to happen. So shout out to him. Good bass lines there, little dude. I'll get to the comments here momentarily. Things are going good. Like I said, just stable for now. I don't go back to work till Wednesday, so we're good to go. I wasn't actually going to go live tonight because it's our anniversary weekend. Right, baby? Mm-hmm. No, it was a great night, great day yesterday. We had a great time. Thank you very much for all of your kindness. I really appreciate that. We really appreciate that. Okay. Jeremy goes, then beep, beep, and he starts laughing because the microwave. I got to heat up my coffee, man. I don't want to drink it cold. See, Lisa drinks iced coffees, and I'm looking at her going, why?
Because I can get the caffeine in faster that way.
Well, yeah, I suppose the caffeine intake does go down a lot quicker. I don't want to do that because I'll be sitting there shaking on camera going, holy fuck. I don't know. It's not for me. I like my coffee hot. Like I like my women hot. Yeah, I'm too much of a gentleman to be fucking saying that shit. All right. I'm glad you're here, Flav. You too, Nick. Jake, great to see you, brother. Jer, awesome. Always awesome to see you. Come home soon, will you? Kevy, of course. Kev says happy 10th with Miss Lisa. Thank you. Actually, he said Mrs. Lisa. Well, she's already married. Well, and that goes on a bunch these days. But anyway, that's a different video. But thank you, Kev. We thank you for that. Nick says she's cooking too. What you cooking? Good looking?
Potato leeks.
Well, Nikki says she was cooking too. Well, you're good looking. Okay, I accept that. Okay, Flav says my mother-in-law got her liver transplant today. Wow.
Nice.
We're expecting again. We're expecting again. That's right. Yeah, there's another bun in the oven. Yay. I was so happy when I saw that on Facebook too, when he put that up. I was like, he's getting it. What? That's awesome. Congratulations to you both, for sure. Make sure you say hello and God bless to the femme fatale for me. Pretty mama. And it's your anniversary. What a great week. Yeah, man, it's been positive all around. It's nice to love, right, love? And she's like, yeah. But she hasn't killed me, so I guess I must have done something right. Flav says, hi, Lisa, my little munchkin.
Hi, Flav.
My little cupcake, my little muffin top. Nick says, eggs. What is it? Eggs was going to do pork fried rice, but got too late. Yeah, you don't want to do that too late. Yeah. Congrats to Flav, indeed. Good for you guys, man. You did so well with the first one, man. I guarantee you the second one is just going to be just as adorable. Little Mikey, so cute. I'm watching videos and stuff on Facebook. It makes me smile, though, Flav, to be honest, man. It's nice to see that, your life's going really well, and I know you work so hard, but the payoff is just, you can't get any cuter. You can't get any cuter. Thank God he looks like mother. No, he looks like his dad. He really does. Flav says, I'm fully vaccinated and a majority of my long haul symptoms are gone. Good. And I'm back to 90%. Sweet. That's good. Again, I've said this before. I'm not going to, I'm treading really weird water here, but vaccination is not for me. But as long as I'm not a snob that way where I'm going, you shouldn't get it either, man. But as long as you're safe, that's good news. So awesome. Congratulations again for that. That's, and the symptoms, long haul symptoms are gone. That's, that means more to me. It really does. I'm so happy for you. I really am. Because you went through the roughest time. Actually, I think you were the one I keep thinking about when it comes down to this pandemic bullshit. I'm not going to get into it all. If you want to say it, you can. I'm not going to say it for you, but you went through the roughest time. I'm glad you're doing much better, because I'm seriously worried about you. 90% is a great number. We'll take it, right? We'll definitely take it. Now we're a tough team of people, man. It's going to take more than that to keep us down for too long. You know what I'm saying? So, no, that's great, man. No, I'm really happy to be here with all of you because, I've been going through a rough time, especially little mom in the hospital. We won't bring this up, but, I saw her today. I just got back earlier. She's okay. She's stable. She's, without getting into too much detail, I'm not going to put that on camera, but, we're obviously we're all worried and stuff, and we're just trying to take care of it. So, but no, she's still has her sense of humor, so that's the main thing. But no, and I told everybody before, like, she's the one directly responsible for me having such a nice soul. At least I'm sure she's gonna be scoffing at me when I say that. But anyway, I never said it. Don't you get that smile off your face, young lady? Jeez, I set her up for that though, so I guess that's on me. But hair flip to you. 10 years with me, though. How the fuck did you do that? No, she's still has her sense of humor. We're a very sarcastic clan. We have our sarcasm. It's a Pead thing. I don't know what it is, but she's okay. She's doing well considering. So that's been going on. Work's been working. I want to give a shout out to the captain too, my boss. My buddy, but my boss. He extended another day off for me, so I don't have to go back tomorrow. I go back Wednesday instead. That was really sweet of him. So thank you to the captain for that. He does take really, really good care of me. At the end of the day, everything's it's productive, and that's the whole purpose, isn't it? At least I thought so. But other than that, no, things are okay. Things are positive. It has actually been a great week, considering that. But I mean, everything else around it, it's awesome. I'm glad you're having a good one too, Flav. Excuse me. And the mother-in-law got her liver transplant. Yikes. Godspeed. Hopefully she, recovers quickly. That's not a small operation, but here's hoping, man. Cheers to mommy-in-law for sure. Nick says my cousin got the shot after getting the virus. Okay, well, and again, you gotta stay safe and do whatever it is you got to do. I'm not. I have my own opinions, and I am very well studied, but at the same time, I'm not going to look at somebody and judge them just because they got the shot. I mean, unless they throw that in my face, that's a different story. Gloves are off. That's it. It's all fair. All is fair in love and war at that point. But thankfully, I haven't had to do too much of that. So, but hopefully your cousin's okay. Hopefully just a mild case. My little brother, Braden, the little brother bad guy, he had symptoms too. He caught the virus apparently. Just mild though. I mean, he's doing great. He's doing fine now. Hopefully, we're expecting him home at some point here soon. I don't know when, but he said he's working on it. So yay! Maybe I'll have him back on camera. He loves doing that stuff with his older brother. But no, I mean, we'll see what happens. So Kev says, "What's that, boss?" Kev says, "I feel sad for Britney Spears. Her father is raking her over the coals. Poor Britney." I think he always has, though, hasn't he? I mean, like, he was the one directly responsible for her going through such a awful time, even when this is pre-crazy Britney. And I hate to say that because now, you know what? I take that back because I don't make light of anybody having, issues. But I'm pretty sure he's one of the root causes. Because I remember reading way back. I remember reading a lot of stories about how tough he was on her and stuff and this and that. And like he tried to take over the financial part of it. And it's just, so that doesn't surprise me one bit. Apparently that guy's a real douchebag. So there you go. El Duce Bago. Douchebags be douchebags, right? Let's see. Nick says he and his wife were really sick. Well, I'm glad they're not sick anymore. At least I hope not. That sucks. And I'm assuming they're down where you're at, right? Because, well, I guess I can say that. Nikki's in Florida. And I've always had, especially in Ontario too, it's the same thing, like large numbers, you guys have been locked down for, like God love you. Okay. I'll just leave it at that. I think that's all I have to say there. Arkansas. I was there once. Damn, that's, wow. If I remember right, they also had big numbers too. I'm sorry that, your cousin and his wife are part of it. That's unfortunate. God bless them. Kev says he didn't try. He did. She has no control over her money. See, that's what I figured. I didn't know. Because I remember reading about that too there, Kev. And it wasn't even that great back then. Like he had like all of his hands in the same pot and he was trying to control her life and basically step up and like take over everything, like contractually too. Like what did douchebags be douchebags? Yeah. So that doesn't surprise me. She went through a downward spiral. The whole Kevin Federline thing happened for like a minute and a half, whatever the fuck. And I mean, you get that famous that quick and you have that much money that quick. I've always said, I don't think I'd be able to handle that too well. Of course I could handle it well, but I don't want to be famous because it's just not, I have a hard enough time doing this shit, but I'm doing it with people I know. You know what I mean? God, I don't know what the hell I'd do if this thing ever blew up. Fuck. No, man, like it is enough to, the cliche is right. It's enough to drive you nuts. And, you always have to keep in mind that you got to take care of yourself first before, well, some people just, I don't judge others because, well, A, I don't have their money. B, I'm not famous. I'm okay with that though. No, I mean, I've never made light of anybody losing their marbles. And I hate to put it that way, but just for contact's sake. I lost my marbles. I did. I don't think I ever gained them back either. I think Toodles from the movie Hook still had them. I lost my marbles. Yeah, me too, buddy.
Embrace the crazy.
I embrace the crazy. See, I think that's what it was because I just embraced it. I just fucking, I mean, you're going to be stuck with it. So just, learn to like the taste of shit and live with it. Tastes like chocolate mint, by the way. Chocolate mint international delight creamer. Is it chocolate mint? Yeah, it is. It's pretty good. What is it?
It is. I said gnomes.
Oh, Lisa said gnomes. Yeah, I'm not a big chocolate guy, but this is a nice little mix in there. I'm sorry, Jer. Jer says, looks like October and November before we can get back. Yes! Yes! And hoping for the best between now and then. Me too. Fingers crossed. Waiting on restrictions to go, then we can plan on how we will travel back. Please keep us posted. You can message Lisa too, by the way. Yeah, I can taste the beer doolies between you and I. You know, shooting a game of pool. And I don't play pool. I would play pool with you any fucking time. Kev says Delta variant now. Yeah, I've been reading about that. It's getting bad in Arkansas and Louisiana. Yep, numbers are spiking back up again. Fuck. Oh, there he is, little dude. Speaking of little dude, I played you for part of my intro. Where were you earlier? Nah, man, life happens. Nice job on Metallica, man. That was. Hey, listen. You know something? I'll do it, and I sincerely mean that. Bravo, well done. I love your bass lines. I mean, like, I know it's the bass lines, but just the way you play that, like the runs, so young and you can play like that. Good for you. Good for you. I'm actually really appreciating the hair too, man. Don't think I didn't notice. No, good job there, Julian, man. You're, brother, keep them coming. Keep them coming. You're doing just fine. Oh no, you're welcome, man. Thank you for doing it. You know, so if those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, go to my features. Actually, you know what? His name's right there. What is it? Listening to Sledge Metal Grunge. There you go. Go to that channel. That's all I need to say. Go check him out. Yeah. You got a lot of talent for somebody so young, man. Just stick with it. Stick with it. Keep them coming. Keep those videos coming, bud. You're doing just fine. Oh, thank you. I like you back. But no, keep them coming. Seriously. Kev says Arkansas may go back to a mask mandate. You know what? We're still mandated to wear them too. You know, it's okay to sit down at a restaurant and take them off, but while you're working, you still have to have them on. Yada yada. I don't have to get into it. Let's not. Let's get to that point where we're almost good, but you know that's not going to come soon enough. I don't think. But you know, I do feel bad for the South, though, man. I mean, yeah, they're getting hit again. Imagine that. What is it? The Delta variant. Imagine that. Yep, it's getting pretty bad when you start to fucking name it after that. Like, you know, Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, Omega, all that bullshit. Come on. Let me see here. Nick says that's what they were saying. Yeah, well, I happened to read that too, and I'm just shaking my head going, well, now what, right? Like, Kev asks how your singing gig's going. Oh, not bad. No, that's the other thing I forgot to mention. We just did a rehearsal on Saturday. That went... That was great. That was wicked. Still got it. We took too long of a break, in my opinion, in between. It was probably, about 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 6 weeks, or a month and a half. Nope, just shaking off the ring rust and tackling those newer tunes that we picked up, which I will not mention. No, it's going good. Rehearsal was great. We did a couple of songs, about like 5 times in a row just to make sure we nailed it. So, yeah, we're nailing it. We're getting there. The throat was okay, you know. I think Sunday, yesterday, my voice was a little squeaky, but it wasn't too bad. You know, sitting there with little Lisa over dinner, and I still had a voice somehow. I did push it pretty hard though, but sometimes you gotta. I mean, I gotta tell you though, yesterday at work. Was it yesterday? No, yesterday. Saturday. Excuse me. What day is it right now? What the hell's in my cup? Anyway. Maybe I need more of it. Saturday was a long day for me because rehearsal in the morning, right? So got up for, 10 o'clock, whatever. Got to rehearsal for noon. Did that for a couple hours from like noon till 2:30, something like that. And then I had to come back home first and then change and go to work. So that was a long one. A bit too long for my liking. But we got through it somehow. So... But no, it's going good, man. It's going good. We do have a show about to come up. I can't release too much information right now, but I do have a date. It's August 14th, and it's outside of town. I can tell you that much. But yeah, a couple of rehearsals before that, and then we should be good to go for we're headlining. So in other words, they get us to play the whole night. And, you know, we're going to be playing on top of the tractor trailer apparently too, by the way, Kev. I thought about you when they said that. I'm like, fuck yeah. A flatbed, sorry. I never always wanted to do that. I never have, so it's going to be interesting. Yeah, it's going to be pretty sweet. Oh, you're welcome, Julia, man. Don't worry about it. Little dude says, yeah, that cover was a little rough. Nah, man, I enjoyed it. I think the video I'm most proud of is the one where I sang and played guitar to Snuff by Slip. Oh, yes, I was going to mention it. Thank you. Thank you for bringing that back up. Snuff is one of my favorite songs by Slipknot. Snuff means a lot to me, too. I am so glad that, again, I forgot to comment on that video. I was going to, because I saw it on the couch, right? I wasn't on my computer at the time, and I can't, obviously off of Xbox, I can't comment on a video. But I was going to jump back over here and say, great job, man. Holy fuck, I can't believe you picked Snuff. You know, like you're so young and you pick Snuff. Yes. Oh, that's amazing. You know, I enjoyed that. I know. I really think you're doing great. You're doing real good, kid. You know, keep it up. I'm not going to, come on. Nah, brother, I'm telling you. Keep it coming. I'd like to see you cover some more stuff. I even feature you in my more things I like to share stuff. So I put that. I should put Snuff in there. I don't know why I didn't do that. If I didn't already, I don't remember. But yours, I put it right up in that list, so everybody else can see it who comes to my channel and our channel, and they can search through that. So because that's public, right? So they can see that. I want you to get seen a little bit. You know, not too much, because I get it, but a little bit. You know, put you out there. I don't know. I'm proud, man. Good for you. Nick says a lot of people don't wear them here. I do because the girls and Lila now finally getting bigger, but still small. You know, absolutely. You know, especially during the developmental phases. I'm not the expert when it comes down to children, but I do read a lot. I read up a lot. Nick says, oh, well, do you get up at 10? Man, I wish I could do that. Yeah. Well, I mean, 10 o'clock to you would be sleeping in. You know, God bless you, mama, you know. Surrounded by little ones, you know. You're a fucking hero in my book. That's all I'm saying. Kev says, looking forward to some videos of you singing. Oh, well, I mean, there's better things to watch, dude. But thanks. You know, it's gonna be great to get back to do it again, you know, let alone, you know, being on camera and stuff. But yeah, somebody from their cell phone is going to take some footage, and hopefully, and if they do, I promise I'll share it. I'll put it up. So, little dude says we stuck a show this Saturday. We'll be covering For Whom the Bell Tolls. Oh, I'd love to see that. So that'll probably land on YouTube if it gets recorded. I hope it does, man. I hope it does. I love that song. Not a big Metallica fan, but I do love that song for sure. Good for you. You got to get out and play for sure. Again, keep it coming. I want to see some more stuff. You know, show me what you got, kid. Show me what you got, kid. No, seriously. I mean, sincerely, it reminds me. I've said this before, but it reminds me of me being a kid. You know, just kind of starting out, and that's cool. You know, you're miles ahead, man. You have no idea. You're miles ahead. Good rhythm. Kev says I delivered. I was just about to ask you, man. I delivered 34,566 pounds of Quaker Oats blueberry flavor today. That's a lot of fucking...
Blueberry oats?
Blueberry oats, Quaker Oats.
Sounds disgusting.
I mean, it's not my thing, but it sounds disgusting a little bit, yeah. I mean, oatmeal is not my thing. You eat oatmeal on occasion.
I like oatmeal, and I like blueberries, but the blueberry oat, like, it just sounds like...
I'm not a big blueberry fan. Quaker Oats, that 35,000 fucking pounds of Quaker Oats.
And those things are light, so just imagine.
Oof. I wonder how many packages that is. Man. Jared says, sweet all, Freddy. You're damn right. Nick says, big time. I'm up at 6. God bless you. God bless you. Yeah. Yeah, you know something I was going to ask? The creamy kind? No. I mean, I don't think he'd be able to haul the creamy kind on the back of a truck, but Kev says 27,411 packages. 27,000. Holy Jesus. You know? I don't know how you do that, man. I mean, I get a vague idea of how you do it, but it's just that. Wow. I mean, people need their Quaker Oats, I guess. You know, more for you guys, you know, more steaks for us. Yeah. You know. See, now that's the touchy subject, too, the border between Canada and the U.S. right now. Let's not get into that. But slowly opening up. Slowly. But a very near and dear friend of mine was talking on the phone there earlier, and he actually made a really good point. He said, if you ever notice, if you're walking by car dealerships, how empty they are now. It's because, you know, the U.S. and Canada, they don't ship as many brand new cars up from the U.S. to Canada than they used to. And it's funny because we have a bunch of car dealerships up around where we live and stuff, and I noticed like big holes, you know, in the lots. It's like they can't be selling like that, you know. They're not. It's because of silicone, because of a lot of things to do with silicone. I was like, yeah, especially for technology. Like, even if I wanted to get a brand new PC tower right now, I'd have to wait a little bit because, you know, the parts. And actually, his name's Tony. I've talked about him before. He's coming up tomorrow, you know, and God bless him. We're going to take apart this PC tower, the same one I'm using this on, right? And we're going to take it outside with an air compressor and clean it out. So hopefully that'll give it a little bit more life. But after that, I'm going to be looking into a few things. So with all of your help, of course, thank you. And I really appreciate that. Two in particular I'm thinking of, and you know who you are. But yeah, so, you know, we'll see what happens. It's going to be good. Take two, speaking Yiddish again. Can't speak English. It's going to be good to see Tone tomorrow, for sure. Let's see. Nick says it's not creamy when you buy it. No, I know. That was the joke. I'm glad you caught that, Nick. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, hair flip for you. Yeah, that's right. Oh, you're silly. I just love you to pieces, though. I miss talking to you. I know. I'm sorry. I've been, right? Everywhere else but here. That's why. So I've seen your messages, obviously. I will get back to you. And here we are. So little dude says, give me blueberries / blackberries and I could survive underground for 5 years. I could live off of that shit. I mean, yeah, if need be. Blackberries more for me, but blueberries, I don't know. I just, you know, had a bunch of wild blueberry bushes grow when I was growing up in our backyard, because my backyard was the woods. So, you know, plus a park and stuff in there too. But there's, you know, blueberry bushes, wild strawberries would grow, you know, I mean, blackberries, raspberries, all that stuff. So I guess I was kind of spoiled, you know. I'd be outside playing in the sunlight, you know, summertime, and just picking everything and eating it. And, you know, I probably shouldn't have done that because, you know, there's things like cat piss you have to worry about. Not to be gross, but doesn't exactly help the growth process. You know what I mean? You'll let it slide this time. Okay, good. You better, because I don't have a better explanation. I thought I would have, but I don't. So, but yeah, I get that. Yeah, you know what? Fresh fruits and vegetables. I can live off that shit. I think we're supposed to. You know, but I need my meat in there. You have to have meat. Oh, the meat we had yesterday, though. Oh my God, that was good. Good enough to burn a hole in the bottom of your fucking pocket. Yeah. Definitely a special occasion. Yep. We found a new spot to go. It's wicked. I can't say where it was, but yeah, I'd highly recommend it. Yeah, Foof is right. Holy moly.
When you're normally a stickler for price, and at the end of it, you're just like, just take my fucking
just
money.
Just take
that
the money. It was perfect. Yeah. Yeah. Take my gold.
Take it all.
Take it all.
I would be homeless if I could eat at that place 5 times a month.
You're damn right. Actually, at this point, 3 times a month. That fuck. Oh, it was good though. You know, like I said, I had lamb, and was it ever? And potatoes. The way they did the potatoes too. Oh my God. Anyway.
Pave is what they were called.
What is it? Sorry.
Pave.
Pave. Okay. Je m'habille bleu. You're not speaking French. Floof. Je m'appelle Claude. Right? Blue. Joey, you're not speaking French. Yeah, French. Oh my God. Kev says it was, what was that? It was to a torn thumb store, Safeway, big chain store. Oh, okay. All right. Safeway. I think I've heard of that. We used to have a Save Easy up here. It's called Save Easy. Probably not related, but anyway. Jer says we open here and no masks except in public transit and care homes and hospitals. Yes. Sweet. That's good. Because, I mean, out west where you are, I mean, you guys had numbers up the fucking ass, too. Like, it was, you know, in Canada especially, like Ontario and Alberta and parts of BC, I believe, towards Victoria, like southern BC. The numbers were, like, skyrocketing at first, like, just. And, well, the population's so dense, you know, maybe not necessarily where you're at, Jer. I know there's a lot of people that live in that area because you do what you do, because, you know, they go to work and stuff, and it is pretty condensed. But yeah, I mean, we're only we're just under, I think now we're just under 60,000 people in the city, I think, maybe a little bit more, but you know, we're all spread out. I mean, not necessarily in town here, but I mean, like, most of the population, dare say, live on the outskirts of town, so they're all in like woodsy area and stretched out. So that's why we've been so lucky. It's just placement. It's not even luck. It's just, you know, the way it was. I think the biggest number we ever had here was 200 and something. I mean, like, I got nothing to say, right? Like, I just feel bad for all of you guys and dolls that live in, you know, hot spots. Like, that's not. I've always worried about the rest of you. Like, it's just, you know, it breaks my heart. You know, nobody's really that safe after all. So, yeah, you know, and saying a lot of prayers, man. And I mean, obviously some of it's worked. So I'm not saying it's me. I'm just saying in general.
I was going to say, let's just not talk COVID, because that's all.
Yeah, let's not talk COVID. That's a good point. Can we not? You know, it's almost done and over with. Thank God. Yeah, let's just not. You know, no more talk of vaccinations and COVID this and that. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Good pull PC tower. And when I say old, I mean it's old. Jeez. I mean, I'll see what I can do. You know, I've always said it. I'm looking into it, but I think it's time. I think it's time for the upgrade. I mean, yeah, camera, that's one thing, but I need an actual machine that can run the camera. If it's going to be 1080. I mean, even, well, Tony was saying too, we can find you like a Logitech. I'm a huge fan of Logitech gear, by the way, when it comes down to webcams and stuff like that. Because built-in microphones, it's just easier. But he said we can look into getting at the very least a 720p camera, which is just one step above what you're seeing right now. This one's pretty clear though, but I think this one's capped off at 480. So, you know, doing the best I can with what little I got. It's a lot better than the last one I had, that's for sure. That only capped off at maybe it jumped between 240 to 360p, and it just wasn't. I mean, you could see the difference if you look way back. Don't do that, by the way. But if you look way back, yeah. Mr. Maxwell, how the hell are you, buddy? Good day, good sir. How are you, brother? But that's definitely something to look into. You know, Tony's a computer genius. I mean, he probably wouldn't say that, but I would, because he knows how to build one, and he knows the specs and everything that I need, and, you know, what goes with which to make it, you know, run better. And so I'm in good hands. And if it's not Tone, then it's Nick Hiltz, you know, who I haven't talked to in a while. I'm looked after PC wise, so we're doing all right. It's just a matter of getting a good base first, and then we'll upgrade the camera and everything and just go from there, because everything is not cheap, and especially not cheap now if there's a shortage in silicone plastics, that is. And since I live in upper right Canada, it's going to be hard for shipping and stuff, and I have to wait that much longer for parts if I'm going to do the part thing. But no, what I plan on doing is completely buying a whole brand new machine, keeping this one for spare parts, and you know, just go from there, I guess. Especially the RAM chips, I'll definitely keep them, even though they're outdated. I think, well, no, they're not outdated. DDR3, that's not too old, but it's old enough. I mean, you never know. You never know. I know a few things about some things. I just try to play dumb. I don't think it comes across too well when I try to play stupid. But yeah, we're definitely looking into it for sure. You know. Let me see here. Nick says I have an excuse right now. Oh, fair enough. That's a pretty good excuse, I would say. Yep. Oh, God bless you, Mama. Shout out to Justin too, by the way, if he's watching behind you. Hey, buddy. You're gonna be a dad-daz. Again. Oh, God. I feel for you, buddy. I'd be sitting there having a PBR or something with you, just cracking one open and like sitting right next to you, man. I would. Let's see here. Kev says blueberry is very delicious and wonderful for you. That's what I keep hearing. Yeah. Nah. No, not my thing. No. Thank you for letting it slide, Nick. Little dude says sounds like fun. Cat piss adds to the flavor. I wouldn't have known because I had well, yeah, let's not go there. Especially the little wild strawberries, little tiny ones that just grow in like the actual grass, like down lower. You know what I'm saying? So Lord knows what was on them, but having fun. Kev says, lamb, did you eat it rare? Nope, had it medium. I like my meats cooked because I'm a cook myself. I never said I was a good one, but there are things like bacteria in meat that I'm very self-conscious about because I have to be. Right? So, no, I did it medium. I would have did, well, medium rare is not too bad, but I like my food cooked. You know what I'm saying? Sushi, I let that go a long time ago. No. It's not for me. Plus, I can't digest raw foods very well. So, and I'm talking about meats by itself, but I mean, rare, maybe a steak here and there, but I like my stuff medium. I like mine cooked. You know what I mean? To me, and the reason why is because to me it feels safer to eat because bacteria is a bitch. You don't want to be infected by anything. You know, I take that pretty seriously. So, I guess just call me a meat snob because just the way I was trained. You know, the way I was trained to cook growing up, and you know all that jazz. But you know, that's for me. I mean, if you like yours rare, hey man, all the power to you. Lamb's great. You know. Let's see. Nick says never had lamb. What's it like? It's good. It's hard to describe. Never had a lamb chop or anything because if you had a lamb chop, I suppose it's kind of sort of the same thing, but it's got its own flavor. But if it's actual lamb, like lamb, it's kind of like. Well, you probably haven't had moose meat either or deer meat. It's different. It's different from what you normally expect, but the flavor is great on it. I mean, I like it personally. It's not too pungent though. Like it's got a mild flavor to it. Like it's not. Well, you've had steak, obviously, so it's just like a really well cooked, juicy steak. You know how that tastes and how that feels. Lamb's pretty much the same way, but I mean, lamb's more tender. Like it'll peel right off. Like it's. I hate to use the word moist, but no, it's a lot more moist than steak. Like steak, obviously, you have to cut it. With lamb, the lamb that I had, you just peel it right off your fork. It was delish. It's got its own flavor. Depends on what you cook it in. I had pistachio battered lamb. Now it was good. And since I like pistachio so much, but no, it definitely has its own flavor to it. Let's see. Kev says, hello, Lisa. You sound very clear tonight. Actually, she's having some supper down the hall in the bedroom now. So, but yeah, I'm glad it's coming through okay tonight. I tried to shut down some other programs that weren't necessary. So hopefully it's clearer tonight than it is most nights. I know how much that pisses you guys off. It pisses me off too. But again, we're looking into it. At least I'm looking into it for sure. I've got good friends that can help me out with that. So we're, as soon as this whole bullshit's over with, I'm going to look into definitely an upgrade. So once that happens, hopefully the buffering and, the clarity will be a lot better for sure. I have no control over that because I literally just blab and I sit back. So whatever happens, happens. But I try to do my best to make sure nothing else is running in the background because of this old machine. So it is what it is, man. I take with what I'm given. So can't ask for anything better. But I'm glad she was sounding clear tonight too. She was normally when she sits behind me like that, the microphone and the camera that I have that's built in, it doesn't pick her up very well. I have watched back a little bit, and I hate watching myself back, as you all know. That's why I have a tendency to repeat myself, I guess. I don't watch myself back, but the microphone in this camera doesn't always pick up the best sound, and she does talk pretty quiet. She's, believe it or not, she's actually a very soft-spoken woman, but I'm glad you can hear. I'm glad that the clarity is a little bit better. Kev also says 1080 HP with a modem. Well, I've got fiber op, so I mean the internet's not the issue. It's not the internet. Trust me on that. I get really good speeds here. Speaking of tone, I just checked it out the other day. I don't remember the numbers, but it's the upload speed was almost capped off. It was almost maximum. The download speed's quite significant. I used to have DSL. That was dumb. I mean, it got us by for, and I don't really use the internet for much. I mean, I'd use it for this, but basic stuff, like I'll literally just go into Facebook, or I'll, transfers like a bank account stuff. And I don't use it for anything extravagant. Like I don't really download a whole lot of things. If I do download anything, it's like, singles off of YouTube or something, like I'm looking up a song, and I use like a YouTube to MP3 downloadable sort of number, and then I'll just add it to my, I don't really go too crazy with the internet. So at least not these days, but back when BitTorrent was a thing, I used to do torrents like movies and stuff, and I got what I need. I have it on a 2 terabyte jump drive, hard drive by itself there. It's just sitting right there. So I'm good to go. Thank you again for the like. You didn't have to do that. I like you back. It depends. It depends. But yeah, we'll look into 1080 HP, but at the very least 720. I mean, if it's good enough for 720 or the next step up. So I don't know when that's going to be. Hopefully sometime soon, because you guys are all getting sick of the choppy and the grainy and the sound going all wonky and the delay and stuff. I've noticed a couple of videos that were put up. Even though I try to shut everything down as much as I can, I've noticed a couple of videos get put up and there's delay in the audio. I know I can't stand that, and I'm sorry you guys have to watch that, right? So, it is what it is. So, I'm doing my best. Mr. Maxwell says, good. Well, I'm glad you're good. You're looking good, my man. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that. I don't even know what you look like, dude, honestly. No, thank you. I appreciate that. I do my best. I washed my hair yesterday, so we're doing okay. Have to wash out the conditioner later on, too. Ooh la la, Tresemme. And I have to shave because I'm getting itchy. You guys should probably hear that. Yeah. Again, thanks for the likes, guys. You don't have to do that. I love you back. Thank you. Yeah. So, computer stuff, looking into it. Kev says shipping to Canada from personal experience, it takes forever. Need to get it local. Yeah, for sure. And that's the thing with me and my buddy Tony. We're gonna figure it out. Tony knows all about that stuff. He's been building computers for Christ. He builds everything. The guy builds sound amplifiers. He builds monitors. He builds. He's technically he's an engineer. Like he's a sound engineer for sure. Award winning too. So he knows his stuff. Technology wise, he's on it. He's one of the literally the only 2 people I trust with technology would be Tony and Nick. So, not necessarily in that order, but I mean, Tone, fuck. I mean, he's got that stuff down pat, like literally. So if anything else, I mean, and plus he's good about prices and stuff. It's like, he'll tell me, you don't need this, you need this because of this. And then, you're using basic stuff, so you don't need anything too extravagant. So get this instead, but it'll do the same job. And he's the right guy for it. So, let me see. And yes, it does take forever. You're right. But the sign's still there, man. The sign's still there. And thank you again for sponsoring tonight, Kev. That's fucking, you don't have to do that, man. I do this for free. I'll take the coffee money, though. I appreciate that. You can send me back to work on a good note. Thank you very much. Nick says, hey, right on, Justin, man. Right on. Nick says, I used to eat raw hamburger. Why the hell would you do that to yourself? Nick said, no lamb of any kind. Oh, I love deer. Okay, well, there you go. So, I mean, if you take this, not the same flavor, but the same theory, if you
something that you normally eat versus something like deer that you probably wouldn't normally eat. I don't know what your diet was back in the day, but it's just different. Like, if that makes sense, it's like a feeling. So like lamb to me is, I mean, you're not supposed to eat lamb biblically. That's easy comments, easy. It's not, but it's true. But you know, it's good meat. Like it's hard to describe. So when you ask me, you know, what's it like? It's it's not as pungent as deer would be. Is where I was going for that. And I love deer meat. It's not gamey. It doesn't taste gamey like deer. It's just got its own flavor. Um, if you want to try something different, though, try duck. Duck's good. It's greasy as all hell, but I mean, it'll get the job done. You know what I mean? So I mean, if you want to get full and you want to have like a nice plate of something, duck would be it. Duck would be it. Yeah, I know. Thanks for all the likes, guys. And dolls. You don't have to do that, but thank you. Duck's interesting. You know, it's good. It's just like really greasy turkey. I know turkey can be greasy. It depends on how you prepare it, of course. But it's just, you know, I'd like to say that lamb is just like anything else, but it's not. Like if you had it, you get it right off the bat. You'd be like, oh, okay, yeah. I see what the big fuss is. Depends on how you prepare it, though. No, it's you know, it's good. Kev says very soft texture to it. Yes, melts in the mouth. Yes, it does. I mean, you can peel it off like with your fork. You don't even have to cut it. I mean, you know, whatever. But again, all depends on how you prepare it. The one I had yesterday, it was prepared. It was boiled at 130 degrees Fahrenheit. I was actually talking to the cook afterwards, and I said, "Great job, man. You know, thanks for that." You know, he was more than happy to talk about it. I forget the process, what it's called. See, Lisa knows all this stuff. I don't. I'm a cook, yes, but I don't get too far involved. You know, when it comes down to food, you know, she knows her stuff. I don't care enough to. We've already had this discussion anyway. Excuse me, but he said 130 degrees, boil it in water for, I forget, I think 3 hours, he said. Something like that. And then they pan-sear it, and then they'll use certain, you know, ingredients to make it turn out like that. So when I had it on the plate, it was served with mushrooms. Oh, those mushrooms were amazing, by the way. Like really long mushrooms, big caps on them. It was served with potatoes that were done a little bit different. I've never had potatoes like that before, but the butter they used and everything was cubed. So cubed potatoes, cubed lamb, and everything was just peeling off in layers. It was just, I mean, it was a spinach fiddlehead. I think fiddlehead. I don't usually like fiddleheads anymore. I used to eat them all the time. They grow wild up here. We're just lucky. It was all pureed, so it was all ground up for sauce. It was just a green sauce, right? So it goes right along with a pistachio battered lamb, and it was cubed. The cubes are probably about like that. So it was like a fiddlehead spinach, no pesto. But it's just everything was really green, is what I'm saying, except for the potatoes and the lamb. It was really good. Presentation on that, I give that a 9 out of 10. You know, the food itself, 10 out of 10, 20 out of 10. Anyway, so I mean, you know, we were spoiled. Oh, we had a trifle too for dessert. We couldn't stop eating it. Just, I mean, we were already stuffed full by that point. I mean, I'm not to say that the cubed lamb didn't do its job, but that full plate, it really topped us up. We were good. It went great with beer too. It was just, you know, I had a Moosehead Light. There you go, Kev. It wasn't Coors Light. It was Moosehead Light. Kev says, yes, I agree, but the upgrade in camera 1080p would show up. What's that? You would show up in that wall crystal clear. Oh, the sign and everything. Yeah, for sure. No, but like I said, man, you have to have a base first in order for it to be 1080p, right? So the base is something I have to take care of first. I mean, this camera does its job and then some. It's just what the texture you're seeing and the graininess and all that, that's the PC tower. So I have to literally buy a new motherboard, new CPU chip, like right from the ground up. So that's what you got to do first before you run a new camera, just to make sure that it's good quality. So that's what we're looking into. But yeah, I mean, everything will show up way more clear for sure. So keep your fingers crossed that day will come sooner than later. For sure. Because, even I'm getting sick and tired of the weird, and get comments and stuff and hate mail all the time. I call it hate mail because that's what it is. And another one's coming up soon too, by the way, about how shitty the quality is and everything. It's like, well, I'm doing the best I can. So, and again, it's not the internet that's the problem. We have fiber optic. We have the fastest internet you could possibly have. So it's not that. It's just the quality of the equipment I'm using. That's all. So the camera's the least of my issues right now, but it's the PC tower first. So once I get that, good to go. Let's see. Mr. Maxwell, you had 2 likes now. There's only 1. Oh, trolls be trolling probably. Now there's 2. YouTube's weird anyway. It's algorithms and, the delay between what I see and what you guys and dolls would see. Especially after you upload something, I've noticed that too. That's why I always said I have a mild shadow ban. I think I am. I don't. It's probably because of the content that I'm talking about. Oh no. Oh shit. In my little tiny corner of the internet, that I. It is what it is. You've got the boy, right, which I stay away from. I know all about it. I've been studying up. You got the boy. You got me. I'm way over here. When it comes down to us, like this is just our little corner of the internet. And by the way, we're definitely not the bottom. I'm just saying. I don't feel that way. It's just we're just over to the side a little bit. That's all. So, Jacob Bake, yo. What's up, brother? Let's see here. Good to see you, Jake, man. You guys are seeing, okay. Now I'm seeing 6. You know what I'm seeing? 8 viewers and 6 likes. That's what I see. And by the way, thank you. Appreciate it. It's YouTube being funny again, probably. I don't know. I don't ask questions, man. I know what's going on because there's other things that are there that I'm very aware of. Let's see. Kev says duck is good, but needs to be done right, or there's lots of grease. See, that's it. It's got to be done right. It's got to be cooked the right way. I like it, but it's got to be. You're right. It's got to be cooked the right way. Otherwise, don't fucking do it. Keep like a whole stack of napkins handy, man. I'm telling you, that is greasy, especially when you serve it with gravy and stuff. Ooh, it's a heart attack and a plate waiting to happen. Nick says I'll give it a try. You should. Yuck! I don't like mushrooms. That's okay. You don't have to. You don't have to. You neither, Jared. It's fine. Sounds good minus the mushrooms. No, it was. Everything we had yesterday was amazing. Even the mushrooms. Typically I don't go after them either. Even the mushrooms and the onions that they cooked for Lisa's steak were fucking phenomenal. And those are the little tiny ones. So they went like the long stem ones. Bravo to them. Let's see. Kev says, well, what's on your PayPal help towards your upgrade? No, you would know that, man. I don't discuss money on here. Come on, man. No, everything else that you guys have set aside, I've got set aside there anyway, so we're good to go. No, I'm not going to discuss money and figures and stuff. I do appreciate it, though. Big Johnson, yes, sir. How are you, brother? It's good to see you and Jake, man. It's been a minute. Yes, sir. How you been, Jay? And you too, Jake. How you been? Jake says, blink twice if you need help from the Chinese government. I'm going to sit here and just stare for a little while. Is that okay? No, blinking more, I'd lose that one real quick. A lot of people think that they do need help from the Chinese government, though. But, yeah, right? Just saying. I was waiting for her reaction. So.
No comment.
No comment. Yeah, me neither. No comment. 7 likes. You guys are nuts, man.
He's funny. I like him.
Who's that?
I said he's funny. I like him.
Oh, who, Jakey? Jake's. I gotta stop calling you Jakey. I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, he is actually pretty hilarious. He's one of the good ones. Can we keep him?
He is.
Can we keep him? Yeah.
That's obviously an intelligent joke.
Yeah. Well, he's been known to have a few intelligent things to say here and there, right, Jake? I only blinked once. That was just once. That was directly for you. Hair flip. Double hair flip. No, it's good to see you guys, man. How's the rollers doing? Jake says making babies like crazy. Nice. Over 60 babies so far this year. 14 different breeds going now. Okay. Well, you know, there you go. I'm not much of a smoker myself. You know, cigarette smoker. Yeah. Kev, shut up. Don't. Kev, no. Down, boy. I'm actually doing pretty good with that lately too, by the way. We do, you know, on occasion we get some mild stuff. I mean, me and Lisa don't really dabble too much, but when we do, we buy stuff called Sensei Star, which, you know, that's a good buzz. That's for me. That's perfect. It takes the pain off my body. Hey, man. But yeah, no, Jake's an expert, by the way, dear. Well, Jake and Ted, I'd say, you know. A couple others aren't no slouches either. I don't want to exclude anybody, of course, with respect. No, it's great, man. 60 babies so far this year, 14 different breeds. That'd be a lot to take care of, man, for sure. Let's see. Kev says, no, I was letting you know there's more in there for tonight's show. Oh, thanks, Kev. No, I appreciate that. You know, so yeah, and again, this is brought to you by Kevy's Robot. Ty, my brain's going a mile a minute right now because that was my third fresh cup. So, and plus I had a Tim Hortons one. So forgive me. Freddy's Road Warrior Rig, if I can say that right, which I think I did, is sponsoring tonight. So thank you.
Maybe we're cooks who don't have caffeine and alcohol and painkillers.
If you didn't hear that, Lisa said, it's okay, dear. We're cooks. We live off of caffeine, alcohol, and painkillers. It's true. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So forgive me for going a mile a minute and my mouth can't catch up for a change. Imagine that. No, I appreciate that. Thanks, Kev. I mean, I wasn't gonna, but, you know, hey, you want this to happen. You're always bagging on me, Kev, for going live. So just do it, man. So I'm like, all right, you know what? Let's do it. Oh, Isaac's here. Uh-oh. Hide your wives and daughters. No, I'm just kidding, man. It's good to see you, man. Fuck. You know, I just saw you not long ago, and I miss you like the Dickens already. I'm just saying. My best friend, everybody. You know, yeah. So, actually, man, get a hold of me. I'm going to tell you about the dinner we had yesterday. It was, I was just talking about it earlier, but it's fine. I just can't say where. That's all. Not on here, anyways. Where are we at here? Jake says going to start selling this fall. Hopefully, make some money. I hope so. I really hope so. You know, you gotta stabilize the financial part of things. You know, for sure. Nick said Lila is trying to grab my phone and she's talking to you. Oh, hi, Lila. You know, I can totally picture that too, picking it right up and hello. You know, she's so cute. You know, Jake says it's pigeons. I breach so pigeons. Right. Let's see here. Nick says don't exclude anyone. I promise I won't. Johnson says, Ty, Ted told me to tell you hello. Ted, I miss you like a motherfucker. No, I know you do, Jake. I was just, you know, Jake and Bake. I was trying to go for a really weird joke there. No, I know you do. No, that's cool, man. You know. Ted, I've missed Ted. I haven't talked to Ted in quite some time. Actually, it was kind of funny because I was doing a vlog, not the last one, not the one from today, not the bumper, but the one before that. I forget the date on it. July 5th, I think it was. Anyway, that one. I just get done and I shut it off, and then all of a sudden YouTube jumped to Ted's live and he was playing, I think it was SnowRunner. I'm like, how did that happen? Like, I just shut the camera off, unplugged it, blah, 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 and about to sign out, and all of a sudden YouTube brought me to Ted's live. I didn't click on anything. I was like, how did they know? No, I missed Ted. I haven't talked to him in
They just know, you know.
They just know, you know? Don't you know?
Don't you know?
You know, but that's cool. I was going to send him something, like a message or saying, hey. So you tell him I said hey back and I miss him. Hope he's well. Let's see. Kev says I smoked a joint in 1985. Mexican cess brown weed. Okay, is that the last one you've smoked, man? You know, because if that's the case, I try not to. I mean, hey, I don't judge. Man says sending you love, Ty. No, I send you love right back, brother. You know, we got to do beers soon, man. I mean, I'm already starting to feel like we're overdue. You know, so we're doing that. You and I, you know, make it a date. Damn right. Actually, I was just talking about you. Who was I? I think it was with Tony the other day. I was on the phone with Tony, and Tony was asking if where I work, which we can't mention, has any like a dark ale or like a pale ale. I said, yeah, we got, a couple of them. Isaac would know better, and I just happened to bring you up. Isaac would know better because you like your IPAs, and so do I. I mean, especially on tap, the dark stuff. So Tony was asking, well, you got to have Guinness, right? And I said, yeah, I think we have Guinness in a can or something, but there is stuff on tap. And anyway, your name came up, and I'm like, man. And I remember thinking right there, I'm like, I'm totally overdue yet again to go sit with I-Man and have a couple. So, yep, definitely going to do that soon. Heads up, I'm off tonight, tomorrow, and then I have to go back Wednesday. I'm doing a bunch of closes, except for Friday night. Friday night, I-Man, what are you doing? I'm 4 to 11, by the way, pre-close. I mean, that doesn't really mean much because, D-Money likes to keep me a little bit, but it's fine. I'm going to try to get out the door. So heads up, Isaac, if you're still listening and watching. Friday night, off at 11. So, let's see. YouTube, for real, I swear. It's okay, your secret's safe with me. Or is it twice? Suddenly 3 Chinamen walk into my door. Right? Yeah, is Ted still going live a lot? Because anyway, I found that was funny because I just got done doing a vlog and I just uploaded it, and then all of a sudden, bam, there's Ted. And I was like, how? I didn't click on anything. Oh no, he's on to me. No, I miss Ted. I miss him. Let's see, Kev says he doesn't go live that much lately. I didn't think so. Oh, during the day he does. Okay. Short gaming streams. Yeah, because that's what it jumped me into. A couple times a week? Okay. That's what it jumped me into. It was really weird, though, Jay. I don't know what the hell it was. Just got done posting up an update. I think it was about Mom. And wish everything's going stable, by the way. I know you're joining me late here, but yeah. And I just get done. Just uploaded it, literally. And then YouTube brought me to Ted's page. And I was like, huh? I didn't click anything. I don't know. I found it funny, but it was kind of funny, strange, and funny haha at the same time, because I'm like, well, I really should say hi to Ted, but then I had to go. I think I had to go to work or whatever it was, so I couldn't have stayed too long. Because I noticed that I got up from this exact spot, went to go, drain the lizard gizzard, and that small rusty fucking thing. And when I came back, that's what it was. When I came back, because I could hear Ted's voice on my headphones, because I had my headphones just to recheck everything before I uploaded stuff. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why do I hear Ted's voice? I thought I was going nuts. And I look at the screen, and there's Ted playing SnowRunner. I was like, huh? I didn't click on anything. Anyway, sorry for the long story, but long story short, it's just it's good to see Ted still going live, though. Jerry says, what? Hey, my hair is blue again? All right. Sweet. I really like that. The last color that you had. That was nice. That's my favorite color, blue. Like this color. Let's see. Kev says IPA flat tire. Yeah, well, I mean, not too sure what that is, but we like our IPAs up here for sure. Moose Drool is like oil. Yeah. Good, okay, fat tire. Good old fat tire. Yeah, I don't think I've ever tried fat tire, if that's a thing. I don't know. You got one up on me. I haven't got a fucking clue. We're Canadians. We have real beer. So, no, seriously, though. I like a lot of the beer down south, too. Come on now. I'm not that much of a beer snob. I mean, ours is stronger. The alcohol content is more of a percentage, but there might be a reason for that. Maybe. I'll let you guys and dolls decide what that reason is. Nick says, I've got to change my phone and get the girls ready for bed. Oh, charge my phone. Got to change my phone. I'm like, Jesus. I can't even read right now. I don't have the reading. Yeah, no problem. You know, you go do your thing. You know, give little huggies to Lila for me. She's so cute. Yeah. You you and Flav's kids, if I see them on Facebook, like, you know, you show me all the time, and I love it. I just love it. Keep it coming. It's so cute. It's very heartwarming. But no, you got Nick. You have yourself a great night. Don't even worry about it. Justin, you too, if you're still listening. I'll talk to you soon. I'll fill you in on what's going on there, Nick. I promise. It's just things are pretty crazy. I'll have time tomorrow before supper. So when I get up, I'll message you, let you know what's going on. Maybe even a video call. Ooh, we haven't done that in a while. That'd be cool. Oh, good night to you. Love you to bits. Just love you to pieces. Jake says Moose Drool is a super thick Canadian sledge beer. Yeah, pretty much. Jay says Flat Tire Special Reserve is excellent. Honestly, I've never had it. Let alone, I don't think I've ever heard it. I don't know. I have no idea. Kev says he was playing a good game a few days ago. The Fancy Big Truck, whatever that game is called, it was fun to watch. I think that is, was it Snow Runner? I know he used to play Mud Runner, but I think this one's Snow Runner. I've never heard of these games. I don't really play a whole lot of games, to be honest. Yeah, I think it was Snow Runner. I think that's what it was. It's interesting. I mean, the detail in those games, though, I thought that was fascinating. You know, especially with all the vehicles and we can tow around and stuff, and just, you know, the free play in that game. I always like games where you could free play, right? Like you just play the whole entire map, do whatever you want to do, and don't even have to do the campaigns or the missions. You just do your own thing. You know, that looks like a pretty cool game. But I don't know. Big Johnson says you have Molson and Labatt's. Canada only has 2 beers. Yeah, just those 2. That's right. Yeah, just the 2 of them. Yeah, that's right. Labatt's Blue and Molson Canadian. Yeah. By the way, I don't drink Molson Canadian. And the guy in the commercials, if you ever saw him, my name's Joe, and I am Canadian. It's not his real name. I'm just going to put that out there. And Bob from The Office, yeah, he's dead. I hate to tell you. Yeah, like we all know each other up here. Yeah, only 2 beers. Maybe 3. Maybe 3. If you combine those 2, you can get a 3rd one. I bet you. No, we've got lots of beer up here. Let me tell you. You know, Canada's known for Pilsner too. Good point, Jerry. There's your 3rd. Well, see, if you mix those 2 together, you could probably come up with Pilsner. I can't drink it. I can't drink Pilsner. We're known for our beers, man. You know, I'm not saying U.S. isn't, because I've had a lot of U.S. beers that I'm going, this is a fucking good beer, and you have, before you know it, you have a case. So I can't say nothing against that. We've got a bunch. I particularly love, yes, I know I'm a Coors Light guy, but I particularly love like any Moosehead product. Like there's Moose Green, like Moosehead Green, which is, I always call the musician's drink. If Patty Walsh was here, he'd be saying the same thing. It's his fault that I like them. It's very close to a Heineken, by the way. Very close. And I like both. I mean, Heineken's great too. Anyway, I could go through the list, but that would take way too fucking long. How many beers we have up here, Jared? A lot, right? Yeah, he can back me up. Let's see. Big Johnson says, I live 50 feet from a brewery. Yeah, I'm going to come see you. I should send you some. Yes, please. I will never say no to beer. Jake says, I'm an old English fan myself. I've tried it. I don't remember if I like that or not. I knew it took the fucking tits off a butterfly. I remember that much. We have a whiskey called Wiser's. I don't know if you guys know what that is. That's like paint thinner. What is it called? Golden Wedding? Golden Wedding's harsh, man. Another whiskey. Fuck. Kev says Heineken is delicious. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let's see, Jake says 140 OE. I don't know what you're saying, man. Yeah, sure. Jay says, Freddy, I went into the Heineken brewery in Amsterdam. Very cool. I always wanted to go to Amsterdam at least once in my life to check it out. You know, not for the chicks, per se. But did I just say per se? I don't have that much class. Hair flip, you think? Hair flip. But no, I mean, you know, just going anywhere around there in Europe would be great. You know, there's a few places I'd love to go see. Spain being one of them. I'd love to go there someday. Let's see. Oh, I see what you're saying. Old English beer. Um, mm, I don't remember if I liked that or not. I do remember it had bite to it, though. I remember getting a buzz off. I think it was Old English, to be honest, pretty quickly. Uh, if anything else that I drank when I was stateside, it was usually Heineken. Usually, PBRs are good. I like Pabst Blue Ribbon. That's a good beer. Smooth. Um, I mean, Stella. We have more Stella up here, but Stella Artois. That's a really smooth beer. Miller Genuine Draft. I'm really getting into, and I'm thinking about my boys from Ontario, Flav and Danny. When I say that, Miller Genuine Draft in a bottle it goes down like water. It's even cleaner to me than a Coors Light. Like it's way better. It's Miller time. You know, I like normal Miller too. Normal Miller's all right. Jay says you got to go. It's amazing. I really should. Someday. So hopefully when this whole bullshit's over and done with, anything's possible. Always wanted to go over and across the pond to see what the big fuss is all about. Go see some stuff and some sights and maybe Italy, but Spain's a good place I always wanted to go. I don't know, man. You never know. Unfortunately, you can't go visit the Holy Land that easily because, well, you know what's going on over there. It's a damn shame. I always wanted to, go to Jerusalem myself, to be honest. And I'm not going to get into it, but, for obvious reasons. But, yeah, man, that'd be a trip and a half. But Amsterdam, that'd be cool, Anywhere in the Netherlands, really. Holland, Denmark, Germany, I don't really have much of a niche, but yeah, I mean, it'd be cool to be there, I guess. Nothing against Germany. It's just, not something I really thought of because all my buddies, they went, oh, we're going to Europe. I'm like, where? Germany. Oh, again? Like for the third time, spread your wings, man. Go other places, I don't know. It's different. Jay says, yeah, Jake, you would enjoy the weed. No doubt. All from the cannabis cup. That's crazy how they have that over there, man. That's, I mean, we're pretty friendly up here. There's not a whole lot of restrictions now. I mean, of course there was for many, many years, but now we're pretty much wide open for the most part. It's crazy. But over there, like, it's a thing. Like, you're supposed to stop by a cannabis cafe or something and sit there. And I would for sure. Jared says Iron Horse, thick 8%. I don't know if I've tried Iron Horse or not. I don't know if Isaac's still here. I know he drinks Dark Horse, is it? I've tried that. That's pretty good. That's got some balls to it, man. Like, it's got flavor and robust, It's definitely good. Definitely good. Iron Horse, I don't remember if I tried that or not, to be honest. 8%? Yeah, I probably have. Jake says MGD is decent. Yeah, it goes down like water, man. I don't know what it is. It's got to be out of the glass bottle, though. I mean, I don't know if they actually make that. I mean, draft, I know it defeats the whole purpose, but the glass bottles, they're good. They're really good. Kev says, those well-brewed mountain piss. Yep. I mean, I'm a Coors Light on tap guy. I don't usually order Coors Light by the bottle of the can. I mean, the can, yeah. Bottles, not so much. I don't know. It just tastes different. It's true what they say. The cliche is actually true, in my opinion. I'm a draft guy when it comes down to Coors Light, but yeah, definitely. Brewed mountain piss. Kev says Amsterdam. I went there when I was a young man in the 90s. Okay. I'm sure it was a great time, Jared says almost like Guinness, but not quite. It sounds familiar. Iron Horse does. I don't know if I've tried that. Honestly, do not know if I've tried that. Babe, do you guys have Iron Horse on tap down at where you work? I almost said it. Jesus.
Iron Horse?
Yeah.
I think we have Workhorse, but I don't know if it's on tap.
Workhorse, that's a different one.
Or whatever
the one that
yeah.
Dark Horse. That's one Isaac drinks.
Whatever,
Yeah. I was just talking about that. Not Iron Horse. I might have. Because I like to try a lot of different things. No, I usually go after yeah, true.
It's not my area of expertise.
No, I mean I've tried a bunch. Like I like tap beer. You know, it's pretty good, but I could have. You know, does Dooley's carry that up here? That does sound familiar though. Like I'm sitting here thinking, I'm going, okay. Oh, Lisa, she's being sweet. She's using the blender for supper, but she went in another room and shut the door. Thanks, Lisa. I was going to say, we're going to take a break, a short period of whatever. We're going to take a little hiatus for a blender solo. Thank you, Lisa. Let's see. Jared says, came in medium-sized can. I don't usually go after tall boys or nothing like that too often. I might, like, if I'm going to Sobeys or something, you know what I mean? Like, I might buy, like, a couple of tall boys of something, or even the liquor store. I'll come out with, like, a tall boy of, like, Rickard's Red. I like Rickard's Red, but, you know, in a can, especially tall boys, yeah, they're pretty good. Jared says, no, I had in Victoria, BC. Oh, okay, it makes sense. No, there's so many horse-themed, you know, drafts and cans out there lately that I can't even keep them all straight. Jared says, not quite a tall boy. Oh, okay. All right. So like a 750 ml, so like a regulation size can sort of thing. But is it a dark? It's got to be. It sounds like a dark beer, like almost like you said, like almost like a Guinness. I'd probably like it. Does it have that mulling ball in the can too, like the mixing ball? Because that'd be something. That'd be something. Because I've never had a bad experience when it comes down to beer in a can, especially when it has a mulling ball in there. I call it mulling ball for it's the same thing as tea, but. $6.90. Okay. Damn. No. I'd like to try it though. I mean, it sounds good. All depends, I guess. $6.90, I believe. I'd give it a shot. You know, I do try a lot of stuff on tap though. I try to broaden my horizon. I don't want to be like, you know, completely stuck to Coors Light all the time. You know, I like to sip these days. I don't like to guzzle. You know, and go all crazy like I used to. So if it's a good sip on sort of drink, I'll try it. Hell yeah. I mean, it's recommended. There's a lot of people that'll tell me like, you know, no, don't go near that because that's just gross. And 9 times out of 10, they're right. So I try not to. Let's see here. Kev says like a steel ball and a spray paint can. Yeah, same thing, same idea. They call it. I mean, they make teas with them. They set the loose leaves inside the ball. It's called a mulling ball. Yeah, same idea. Jerry says, I'll see if I can bring some back. That'd be cool. I'd try a can of that. Hell yeah. I mean, sounds good. You know, I'm not a huge Guinness fan because that's way too dark for my liking. I've had warm Guinness. That's pretty good. Guinness is something I'll have like maybe around Christmas time once in a blue moon. I haven't touched Guinness, honestly, in many, many, many years. Since before I met Lisa, I think. I haven't touched Guinness at all. And that was a long time ago. But there's a few that I like in cans, and yeah, you just crack them open, you know, take a sip, see if you like them. But yeah, I don't go too crazy anymore. It's those crazy days are over. But especially the Glow Point, man, you gotta watch that. But yeah, that'd be great, Jay. Wasn't bad, but it's good after 3 cans. Oh yeah, no doubt. You know, and that's the thing with some of them too, because they taste so goddamn metallic. You know, they have that tinge to them, not necessarily just metallic, but just the off tinge to them. And that's when, if you have like 3 of them, you're right, like that goes away, and you're just like, oh, this is good beer. So, what are you sucking back on?
Oh.
What?
Soup.
Soup? You made soup? Hot soup?
Yeah, it's hot.
Hot soup. Thank you. Yeah, that's almost my cue to go have some fucking dinner. But yeah, no, I like trying all kinds of different stuff. I'm not much of a snob, but stick with something you like, and it's good that you do that too, because you can figure out, hey, you know, for your diet. Say if you're dieting, you know, like I'm trying to watch when I'm intaking these days. But if you're dieting, or like say you don't want to, you know, become a bloated toad after you're done like drinking something, you know, it's also a good idea. So. I mean, it all depends on your taste and your flavor, but I do like a lot of dark stuff. I hate that tinge though, that metallic sort of Yeah, I don't like that either. But 3 or 4 in, yeah, I mean, anything's possible after that. I mean, you could, then maybe that's when I tried something silly that, somebody mentioned and I'm like, yeah, I don't remember trying that. I don't remember. Yeah, I remember I gave you one. I popped it open and passed it. I don't remember that. So there you go. Kev says, that's great to hear, Ty. You got 10 years with Mrs. Lisa. You need 10 more, so Ty is a good boy. I mean, I don't really, I'm not all about putting temporal, labels on stuff, but yeah, it is pretty amazing that it's been 10 years. 10 long years, by the way, for Lisa. No, for me. For both of us. It's amazing. Time... And I always hated when they said that too. It's like, no, the years go by real fast. Well, I'm starting to believe it. Seems just like two blinks, right? And then 10 years has passed you by, and you're going, man, you're still not sick of me. Like, how is this even? And it happens. It happens. Jared says, I'll have a beer tonight. Have some for me too, brother. Got a Coors Light. All right. Yep. Better take a couple sips for me too, man. Oh, good for you. You work hard enough for it. Have at her. Cheers, man. Yeah. 10. I mean, that's a milestone for sure. I mean, it's not a major one, but it's still pretty fucking cool. I still remember the very first time I met Lise. It's the only, I can actually say the name of the company now, Pizza Delight, who I used to work for off and on for 21 years, something like that. That's the only good thing I got out of that place. Aside from friendships and family, big man, I'm thinking about you. And Rye's still there. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I feel bad for him. And I remember those days, and it was a happy time too, man. And all the way throughout, there've been some challenges, ups and downs, and I mean, every relationship's got their bad spots, their good spots. There's a lot of good spots though. It outweighs the bad ones, by far. And we've always tried to be there for each other first and foremost. And we're best friends too. It's not like we're just boyfriend and girlfriend, if you want to put a label on it. Partners in many different ways. So. And I couldn't imagine, being with anybody else that I could love possibly more. So, lucky man. I do tell her a lot. I try to make it a point. Well, because if I don't, then I'll be buried in the backyard behind the picnic table right back here. So, I used to love her. Well, the roles reversed. If I piss her off, that's exactly what's going to happen. Dong, and then she might not even hit me over the head with a golden spade that I think I have. So, I call her out in her bullshit, and she hasn't killed me yet. So there you go. Kev says, and you're a better person for it, bro. Oh, but thanks, man. Yeah, it's just time to grow up. It's just time to stop. I mean, there are nights where, you're with your buddies and you're in a safe environment and, you want to have a good time, so you have a good time. And that's one thing. But obviously, some of my good buddies live far, far away, unfortunately. But yes, I'm looking forward to you coming home, Jer. So we can all have that night. And especially with Isaac, too. I find I love that time spent with him. You're with somebody safe and, you're just having a time. And before you know it, a pitcher's gone. Or before you know it, more than a pitcher's gone, right? And you're sitting there going, how the hell did this happen? And your bar tab's like $40 and you're going, huh? But, yeah. It is what it is, man. Hopefully you're with the ones you love. And unconditionally, because there's going to be conditions at some points, right? There's be juxtapositions and stuff. It just depends on who you're with, but, just try to stay out of the drama, but, having a great time and laughing and joking, it's the best thing ever. I mean, laughter is the best medicine, and so we're really good buddies. So I've always said that, it's nice to love, right? Because love will love you back. That's it. Full circle. But I mean, different strokes for different folks, man. Jared says, my supper is about done, so I'm out. Oh, okay, man. You take care and congrats on 10 years. Love you both. Oh, we love you too, Jared. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to you coming back in October and November. Fingers crossed, if that's the case. Enjoy your din-dins, and I promise I'll talk to you soon. You send me a message or something, man. We'll figure something out. How about that? Oh, actually, I want to see a picture of your blue hair again. That's cool. Don't work too hard, buddy. You take it easy. Kev says, so Ty, you stay the course? Absolutely. Stay sober and nothing will be over. Absolutely. Absolutely. But I mean, and again, I say, you know, there are a few nights where I think I can allow myself, because it's really different that I say that now, because back then I didn't care. I just pop a top and just, you know what I mean? These days I'm trying to be careful. I'm very selective, not only on who I sit with, but what I'm drinking. A thunder mug ought to do me. Pictures, one thing, you know, and that'll put me to, and I use that to take the pain off my body so I can actually stay asleep. Like if I fall asleep, I stay asleep, you know, when I'm in bed and stuff. And you know, because I'm, again, 120 miles per hour with my hair on fire most of the time. So it's just nice to come back down and land. So, you know, these days I don't go past that glow point, and we all know what I'm talking about, because belligerent things will happen, and I can't afford that. But you're absolutely right. I wouldn't say sober, but I'd say soberish. And I'm miles above where I was 20, 25 years ago. So we're doing all right. We are doing okay, man. But I appreciate that support, though. Thank you. Kev says 2 large chocolate bars will do same effect that love gives. True. Yeah, that's true. And it's cheaper, much cheaper to get 2 chocolate bars. Make sure they're your favorites, though, because, I mean, if you're going to say that, you got to back it up. You know what I mean? Because if a female goes to hear that, or like, you know, a love interest goes to hear that, man, they will beat you senseless with those 2 chocolate bars that you just bought. That's right. But our little secret, though, because, I mean, come on now, you know. It's funny because I said the same thing, you know, still the same endorphins that it kind of brings out, right, when you're in love. But every once in a while, don't you just want a chocolate bar? You know what I mean? You just, yeah, I do, for sure. And I don't even like chocolate that much, to be honest. I'm a caramel guy. So there you go. Kevin says, you're good, dude. Ty and Lisa's a nice gal. Yeah, she is. And thank you. You're always putting me over. You know, you ain't no slouch either, man. To another 10 years, you damn right. You damn right. You know, I only hope I'm just improving as the years go by, because she helps me improve. I mean, she's been a big backbone for me to really shaping up and smarten up my act. And, you know, and I'm thankful, you know, and I don't have to say it on camera. I tell her all the time to herself, you know. I mean, we have this green couch back here that you see is a mess and all that bullshit. But this green couch back here, we've had the most, if not the most, in-depth conversations about everything, like psychologically. We talk about morality all the time, like just psychobabble, like just, you know. But I could imagine doing that with anybody else, you know, that's on that same level. You know, she's extremely, I dare say, more intelligent than I am when it comes down to certain subjects, and I'm just more worldly experienced, you know, when it comes down to that kind of stuff. And it's a good mixture. It's a good blend. It's just, it fits, you know. It's one of those things, man, you know. Yeah, Kev says, so go eat, bro. Yeah, I think I should. But yeah, this week coming up, oh, geez, because I have to go see Little Mom when I can. I'm going to see, and do you remember me saying it? Because now I remember saying it. I just thought about this a few days ago before I did the update vlog on Little Mom there. Jeez, I remember saying that too. And I'm smacking myself in the back of the head, by the way. Whack. Way to go, Ty. I said, well, one of these, because after the last live that we all did, I said, well, one of these days I'm going to have a coffee conversation before I go to work. I remember saying that, you know, so, hey, just for the record, I remember saying that. So maybe I'll do that coming up here shortly. This weekend's going to be nuts. I can feel it. It's kind of foreshadowing too, just because it's just, you know, weekends are, you know, just one of those things. But I don't know exactly when I'll have the next days off coming up, but I'm gonna see. I'll do my best. That's all I can do, right? So I'll keep you guys and dolls posted, updated on what's coming up. I'll keep you posted on that show. That as soon as I get more detail, and you know that we're allowed to release it to the public because it's PR work. I try not to talk about it. Then I'll give you guys some more details, you guys and dolls. just trying to iron out the details and stuff ourselves. We're going to be rehearsing, which is awesome. And for the next couple of weeks, anyway, hopefully, if everything goes well, because the boys are busy too. You know, they all have lives and families and twin kids and et cetera, you name it. Life happens. Life does happen. But yeah, before I go though, oh wait, yep. Kev says you just let us know. Glad you went live tonight. Thanks for sponsoring it, Kev. You didn't have to, you know, but you're welcome. It's my pleasure. I figured we're overdue, you know, and I agree with you. We're overdue. So, I mean, this is a nice little hangout. I know I needed it. You know, I really enjoyed being here, and I thank each and every single one of you. I also thank each and every single one of them that play this back, you know, that couldn't have been here tonight with us. But I don't forget about you all either. Thanks for the support and the love and the kindness that you've all shown me. I wanted to say that again. It means a lot, especially to myself and to my family. I'm sure my family hates it when I'm talking in public about this kind of stuff, but hey, man, you know, I got to keep my friends and family, my friends that are family, in the know about, you know, the details of what's going on life-wise, you know, and why I haven't been around so much. So, you know, Kev says, of course, we needed tie and hair flip, double hair flip. You know, just thank you. You know, thank you for the support and all the kind messages that I've gotten. Haven't gotten a whole lot of hate lately. I don't want to jinx anything, but that's a good thing. I really appreciate that. Even some that normally would have sent some supportive words of encouragement, and I appreciate that to the moon and back. You know, whether you be trolling or not, man. Hey, you know, you took the time to say, you know, sorry about your mom and this, that, and the other thing. But we're a good team. You know, it's not just it's not about me. Thank God, it's about all of us. And I'd be remiss not to go live, you know, when I could. So, you know, so thanks for the sponsor tonight, Kev. That's awesome, man. I really appreciate that. I would have done it for free, but I mean, hey, thanks for the idea. I wasn't gonna, but you know what? Sometimes you just bite the bullet and say, man, just do what you love to do. And we're doing what we love to do. So you can't ask for anything better than that. I mean, in my opinion, my humble opinion, you know, you can't ask for anything better. It's a wonderful thing, you know. Yeah, it's just a wonderful thing. I'll leave it at that. But that being said, yeah, I really should go eat something. Yeah, I might start getting the shakes or start getting hangry. Don't want to do that. But no, really, thanks a lot for hanging out. Kev, good night. Love you, brother. I'm going to have to soundbite that at some point, Kev, with your permission, of course. And just like, you know, just giving the little one-liner that you say, man, because your voice is amazing. When you say that, it's just like, it's better than a wrestling promo from like 1980s, man. Like, you know, you've got, dude, I mean, I have the face for radio. You can do videos too. It's not just me. I'd love to see you do something, anything, like voiceovers or if I was more involved in editing, I could probably work some magic in there, but no. But anyways, yes. So love you back, brother. But hopefully we'll see everybody soon. Keep your fingers crossed for me that I might have free time coming up where I can do this. So let's do that. And that's what we're going to do. So I'll let little mom know that you're all thinking of her too. And I always have the whole way through, you know, so it's not like, you know, when somebody says, say hi to your mom for me, I actually say hi to mom for them. So I will, I'll send the message along, you know, so positivity, healing, energy for sure. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you all. I really enjoyed being here tonight. It's something that was necessary. So Kev, kudos to you. Thanks, my brother. Really appreciate it. But yeah, this is where it said, remember, if you're working too hard, as I'm about to fucking go do, God damn it, you're doing it wrong. Every man's good guy. Everybody's favorite good guy. Ty, Superman. Oh, I was so close. I gotta work on those angles. Seriously. I can't has math. I didn't graduate because of math. I'm going to go do my thing. You guys go do your thing. Please be safe. I love you out there. Be well. Hopefully your friends and family are well as well. And a whole lot of love to you. That's all I got. So sleep well, sweet dreams, and pleasantness and positivity coming up. Hey. All right. That's what I wish for y'all. So thank you very much. And thank you once again to Kev. You're too good to me, man. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. From the bottom of my poor broken heart. And thanks for all the messages and the anniversary and everything. That's you can't ask for anything better than that. I mean, come on. But all right, with that said, good night. And hopefully you guys all have a pleasant, and dolls, I got to start saying that. I'll have a pleasant tomorrow. There you go. I will see you soon, I promise. It's just not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So let's keep this going, man. We're a strong team. Teamwork. Because there's no I in Ty. I love you all. Thanks for tuning in. Good night.